Right, there we go. Let's just start feeding. No, it won't because I ain't got a fucking underground belt. Now it should start feeding. Let's watch it roll in. How's coal doing? Just fine. Oh, beans, I forgot that that's going to be doing that. There we go, the aura's coming in. Beautiful stuff. And it goes through. Then once it's done, it doesn't go anywhere because I didn't place the chest, apparently. I did not. Wow, those blueprints are real hard to tell. Beautiful. Right, and then we're going to have our main bussy over here. Oops. Just can't do one of those. Oh, why disappear? That's disturbing. I'm kind of planning to have my main bus here. The thing with the main bus is it can start out really small and eventually get really big. It doesn't particularly matter as long as, as long as everything can get everything they need. Like, say we add oil later on down the line and oil doesn't come all the way down here. I don't like them build something that requires the oil here, if that makes sense. As long as everything can get what it needs off the bus, it's doing its job, and it doesn't particularly matter what the exact positioning is. Any of my buffers filling up yet? Yep, there we go. Look, it's got one. Wonderbar. Right, so our main bus, for example. Let's just leave 2 from there. Example, something like that. This is like a lot of stuff. I think on like my original save, I'm not sure if I can even show you that. Or if will it load? No! It's too low. I think this is the one. Why do I have a map called Bum? I think game time is when I play in the Steam Deck. Anyway. Yeah, I had a massive bus that had like 8 lanes of iron, and honestly it was just excessive to start off with. You don't need it. If you start off with just something very basic, it's completely fine. I mean, you can plan for it. So let's say I want these 2 to be iron and that one to be copper, because that's probably, you know, relatively realistic. Iron's going to come up here. That's just fine. It can fill directly onto that. And then the same with copper. Fun fact, actually, you can place stuff on the map like that, which is super useful. Saves me having to run all the way down there. My God. Oops. Beautiful. Stuff like that. You are really small when you zoom out. Right, so we're just going to build pretty much the exact same thing for copper. And we're going to feed that into our science area. This is like super extra. You don't necessarily need to do this. I'm just kind of doing this because I want to. Let's get rid of those for now just because it's kind of a bit of an eyesore. You know when I said I didn't need the other splitter? I absolutely do. Need something like that. Ah, shit, we're gonna need loads of underground belts. Oh well, we have a shitload of iron now, so it's fine. Just kidding, there is literally never enough iron in the game. It's like oil in America. Like you just can never not have. You can never not have enough of it. Wow. English language really just gave up on me there. So I gave up on it years ago. all this. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I don't. Please don't. That'd be terrifying. Right. That should be actually relatively sort of the same efficiency. I don't know. Probably not. It's roughly one drill is like 2 mining things. Hang on, let me pull up the cheat sheet. Mining. It takes 30 regular mining drills to fill up a belt, and it takes 48 furnaces, so it's like slightly less than 2. But for our purposes, 2 per one of these is... 2 of these per 1 drill is around about okay. Ooh, that soundtrack's starting to creep in. I like it. Sorry if I'm not talking. I'm so enthralled with placing all these things. It's just so satisfying. Let's actually place the buffers this time. I'll be an idiot. What kind of idiot won't place his buffers? This one. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Fuck. Beautiful. Where's my... Oh, because I didn't connect it up. That could be why. Oh, my coal belts. Don't need to add anything to that at the moment. Let's just go get our drills. Do 2 like that. Again, not the most space. Well, it is the most space efficient, not the most. Consuming the patch as economically as possible, efficient, but it's not what we're going for at the moment. That's just fine. Beautiful. So I think that should all be working. We'll just wait for the ore to get here. Actually, you know what I can do? Just speed things along. Drop some on. See if it's all working. From what I can tell, it is. Coal is on the correct side, as is copper. I love how it's always on. Coal's always on the inside. It just looks good. So that's fine. Would you like to guess what any percent speedrun is for this game? Oh, I bet it's like. Well, there's an achievement that's. What's it called? Like gone in 180 minutes or something. Yeah, finish the game in 8 hours. That isn't happening. Don't know. What do we think? Like an hour? I'd guess it's like two hours. Like an hour and a half. Something insane. Hit me with it. I'm ready. An hour and a half. Ah, it's a skill I have. Really just is. Right, cool. We've got that set up. So, I reckon that I'm going to have my little sciencey-wincy area. Should I have it? Yeah, I love it. Let's go. I love it here. So that gives me like plenty of space next to this to bring it back. About 100%. I don't know what 100% is of this game. Let's go with like 3 hours. I guess that's completely blind guess. I don't really know what 100% is. If I build that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably achievements. Sure. Oh, fuck. All achievements, yeah. I don't know. Well, if it's any percent speed, 1 hour 30. 4 hours and 44, that's longer than I thought it'd be. But then again, all the achievements, well, there's a lot of them. Including, I'm fairly sure there's one for getting run over by your own train. Yeah. I hope everyone finishes with that one. That'd be a strong end. I mean, the finishing early achievements are, you know, unlike real life, pretty easy. But I'm not sure about the other ones. I obviously don't go for them because it's me. Right, so our first science-y windy area is going to be around here. I'm just going to kind of need to space this out. So let's say that we have red here. Red takes 5.5 seconds. So to be safe, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 per second. So every 1 second, we're going to need 6 iron wheels. Why are they not called gears? 6 iron gear wheels and 6 iron plates. So we're going to set up. This is like the pre-planning bit, that not the pre-planning, the post-planning bit, I suppose, that is a pain in the ass. I don't know why I've chose to do in such a small area. So we have something like that. Lets them all pick. Then we have something like that, where we have our resources coming in. So we could have the copper coming in from here, and the iron gear wheels coming in from there. So how long does an iron gear wheel take to craft? It takes 0.5 seconds and 2 iron to make 1. The slowest achievements are to do all non-infinite research and craft 20 million green circuits. Jesus Christ. How many green circuits have I crafted? 537,000. 20 million, that is insanity. Fuck that. Can I just say? Right, 12 seconds to make 1 of these. And we need 6 per second, so every 1 second to make 2, so we need 3 of these machines. And already I've run out of space. What I'm going to do is do something like that. I'm just going to create it, and I'm going to plonk it down like over here where I've got space to work it out. And then immediately delete that blueprint because it is useless. So 3 of those. We're going to need to pull out of them with at least 2 of these before we get fast inserts. And they're going to need iron. Oh, there it is. That's that Factorio soundtrack I love. So with that and copper, that should give us 1 red science per second. I fucking love the soundtrack of this game. So good. And then on the opposite side of this, I want green signs. And green signs takes 8.7, so we're going to need about 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, this is going to be very similar to the furnaces, where I'm not going to build all this at once. I'm just planning out so that I have space for this when I want to do it. Because if you like build it in a really compact area, while yes, it might do your first research steadily, you're then going to need to uproot everything and move it. And some people are okay with doing that, just having like one base that you move it later. Look at that, I know something. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, it might be alright, and some people prefer doing that. I personally don't. But for this, we need inserters and thingamajiggies. What do we call them? Belts. So where can we do that? So let's say we do belts. Yeah, sorry. Need to get rid of you. Enjoy, I'm a ghost. Let's say we have belts. They make 1 per sec. No, they make 2 per second. Fuck, I forgot how much that is. So every 1 second, we're going to need 1 of these, and they make 2 per second. So that should actually be fine. And then what we can do, excuse me, man. Oh my, oh my goodness, what is going on? My voice is just absolutely disintegrating as we speak. Yeah, what I can do is just plop something like that there, and then when it gets full with extras, which I think it should 2 per second, 1 per second, that should make sense. I've kind of fucked this up by, again, placing it somewhere that isn't very useful, so I apologize. In fact, I could probably do that on that side. Then it saves me space. Now these are where I'm going to probably run into my issues. Electronic circuits, you can make them in a place, like in a chain like this, or you can have them on your bus. It's debatable which is better. Probably the bus. I might avoid it just for now and then replace it later, because like it doesn't particularly matter if I take away space, but if I add space, that's when it becomes a problem. So these are going to take 2.2 seconds, and we need 1 per second, so we're going to need roughly 3 of these. It's always better to have more going in, because we want our end product to have 100% efficiency, even if these back products don't. Because if these don't, like, I can just pocket the extras and just have extra inserters. So not the end of the world there. So think about every second, we need 1 iron plate, 1 iron gear wheel, and 1 electronic circuit. So we're going to need to do a bit of jiggery poker, is that what they call it? So say we have 2 things on that, we're then going to need to have another belt that goes next to it, that goes like that, and then going to have a long boy inserter. That's going to grab from this one. So we can kind of just decide which we want that to be. Oops. Like that. Oh, fucking hell. Actually, I could have that right next to it there. Because that's just going to be iron gear wheels. So if I do one like that, that's going to definitely produce enough. No, wait. I could probably do it with space now, just a little bit more. Just going to do... Fuck me. One of those. And then I can have the iron coming in from like this direction. Say I have a split there. If it goes like that. My god, my voice is just... Why is it actually... Oh my god, what is going on? Why am I dying? That's the wheels taken care of. And then we need circuits. And circuits, what do they require? Copper and iron cable. And they make about 1.2. So that should be fine, just one of them. If not, we can always add a second. I would be tempted... should I just add a second, shall I? Fuck it. Why not? I'm going to need 3 of the iron... the copper coil, so we may as well just get it sorted. You can quickly see how this gets out of hand. Now, what does copper coil require? I think it's just copper, and then it's very quick. So every 0.5 seconds it makes 2, so one of those should be more than enough. Another part of that. Oh, fuck me. That's why I was holding shift. Come from the split there. And then the copper can just come in from somewhere. So that's where the copper's coming in from. So whether I'm actually going to pull this copper into this machine. Should also be careful of alien attacks at this point. Oops. Well, I can have it like that. It's not symmetrical, but it will get the job done. And, you know, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. Although that one needs to be there. That does bother me. A lot. Right, so I need copper here. And a lot of it. Actually, I prefer it to be like that. It's fine, they just get... It, I'm sure it doesn't, but I think they get slightly better pull rates when it's something like that. Now, if I could place all of these, that would be really rad, because then I won't need to manually set the fucking... what they're using each time. I'm trying to think of the best way to get copper here. I mean, I'm going to need to get iron here as well. So I'll probably just have to run a belt. So I'll probably need, say, 2 belts like that. In fact, yeah. So that can be my iron belt. Because I'm going to pull another piece down here. It's not really worth... Yeah. So. I just don't know how I want to do this. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, we'll just pull off twice from the main bus. That's fine. We can do that. Then copper comes around. We'll pull off twice. Like one up here and then one down there. Right, so. I'm just going to call it... Oh, shit. I've got caps on. Signs. Please tell me that fucking saved. I'm gonna cry if it didn't. Oh, there we go. Just gonna get rid of you. Can I also just like move this away so it's out of, you know, where I need to go? Probably. Not gonna stuck in a damn tree. Fuck you, Lorax. Right, there we go. Beautiful stuff. Right, cool. So, I'm just going to remove all this. Don't need it. Oh, that's a satisfying little noise, isn't it? So that is going to be my output belt. So I reckon... Fuck. Go away. Leave a 2 gap. And then just leave a 2 gap. And then ghost. And now I need to get to work. Just adding at least 1 assembler to each of these areas. I don't need all of them at once. I just need like 1 of each, just so everything is getting built. Look, for me, we have a shitload of surplus iron that's gathered up. I should really just grab it from the belt to make things neater. So I need 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. That's about 4, wasn't it? Then we have all our bloody belts. In fact, that's 1. Fuck me. Right, beautiful stuff. So that is that. That's going into there. Those are going into that. That is more wheels. That is green signs. Actually, I need 1 more. That is red signs. That is that. In fact, I think you can... I think there is a way to copy paste. Hang on. What is it? No. Shift? Wait, no. Fuck. Right. Oh yeah, I've done it. Fucking hell. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Place a ghost there, place a real one there. Jesus. Yeah, that is how you do it. Right, cool.